goodness.
You won't believe what Judge Star is going to find out from this couple. She's in court today to find out if her fiancé is the right person for her to marry or she is done with this relationship. Let's find out what the truth is about their relationship and what the guy is doing behind the closed door.
Thank you very much, Ms. Pazamino. Mr. Jackson, welcome to Divorce Court. Thank you all for joining us today. For today's case, this couple has been together for 3 years. They've been engaged for 5 months. There's a wedding planned for later next year, but I'm not sure if they're going to walk down the aisle. Let's find out. Ms. Pazamino, why are we in divorce court, ma'am?
Your Honor, I'm here for answers. I'm sick and tired of my fiance lying and being angry. I need answers, and if he does not pass that lie detector test, then we're not walking down the aisle.
Not walking down the aisle and probably not walking home together today.
No.
All right, let's find out. Mr. Jackson, you heard what your fiancé said. What do you say, sir?
I'm here to marry my fiance. Our family spent over $10,000 on this wedding, and everyone's looking forward to it. I'm here to pass this test to prove that I'm innocent.
Nice.
Ms. Pazamino, take me back. I need to know about the times where it was daisies and daffodils. How did you all first meet?
Well, we met at a supermarket. I just moved from New York to Florida, and I met him when he was an employee there. I had asked for some almond milk, and he had helped me find it.
Okay.
It's so beautiful, right?
Yeah, I love it.
So then, after that, we stayed in contact. Our first date was at a breakfast restaurant. It was all smooth. We had such a great time. It was a vibe. He was contributing to a lot of things, like just spoiled me. And I was here for it.
Okay, you were enjoying the way it was kicked off.
Yeah.
Mr. Jackson, you all started off. It sounds really good.
Yes, it was great. It was just, everything went so smooth. 10 months after that, we moved into together.
So here's my question. When Mr. Jackson moved in, what were going to be your financial arrangements? I always like to know what people's expectations were.
Well, our financial arrangements was that we're doing 50-50. You know, $1,300 on my side, $1,300 on his side, utilities, gas. You know, you pay for your clothes, I pay for mine. But of course, like, that didn't happen. Things had changed. Things changed when he left his job in December of 2022. Then he ended up switching his job and he wanted to go full-time streaming.
Jesus.
Huh?
Yes, so he wanted to do...
Working for a streaming company?
No, so he wanted to do video streaming. So he wanted to do this full-time, 7 days a week, 4 hours a day, and that was his mission.
Let me just go over here to Mr. Jackson. Am I not understanding what this new business is?
Once you get into it, you start making money by the hours you occur, and people give you money.
But what are you going to do up until that point?
I've just been starting out so far, so it hasn't really got as much funds as I hope so far, but I'm hoping it takes off.
You don't quit a job that is paying you to the one that you are hoping will pay off. Who does that? When you have bills to pay, you have someone that you care about, that you're living together, and you think just streaming and you'll be making money and everything will pay off just like that? Please, where is this guy coming from? Who is this?
I'm hoping it takes off.
The bills are $2,600 in the household.
I'm able to make a lot of money from streaming.
No. What you're gonna do and what you're doing is what we're talking about right now. Okay? Gonna do is in the future. Doing is in the present. Because the light people need their money each and every month. All of the bills, the $2,600, did that change, Ms. Pazamino?
No, it did not change. I had to cover his end. Another thing is that besides that, because I had to cover his end, one day I came home and the lights went off.
Oh my God! Oh, I just used that as an example.
The lights actually went off, okay? So the thing is that I didn't have enough for everything. At one point I did have enough, but after that it was crazy for me. So then we had to go a week without any light. I had to get candles, you know, do the best of the best, you know, you gotta do whatever it works.
Well, I just cannot even imagine living in a home for 2 weeks without any electricity.
Yeah, it's like...
Mr. Jackson, What was going on, sir?
It was a hard time for both of us, but it's always a passion of mine. I want to take a deep dive.
Okay, but Mr. Jackson, you can take a deep dive on your passion on her dime. That don't work like that.
God, please, no! No! No!
Thank you.
What makes you think that this lady is supposed to pay your bills?
I supported her when I had a job.
No. You supported the household when you had a job. She always had her half. Am I right, Ms. Pasmina?
Yes, and that's the whole thing. I always made sure I came through. Now, you come through for the dates where you nice to, like, romance things like that. That's where you come through?
It was for rich
To make it through the door?
No. That comes when you marry somebody. You can't expect to be treated like a husband until you take somebody as a wife.
Simple.
Trust and believe. No. This your girlfriend, not your wife.
And another irresponsible thing of him was my birthday. And that's a big thing for me. My birthday is very important. We decided that we were going to go to Bali a year ago, which did not end up happening because...
Bali's an expensive trip. Did you all plan for this? That's an expensive trip. I've been wanting to go to Bali for a long time, but it takes... You got to have some frequent flyer miles or some money.
Your Honor, me too.
I'm telling you.
Me too. But guess what? I ended up paying for a hotel and not even ending up there.
Please give me... I need the circumstances. What happened?
So what happened is that he told me we were going to Bali a week before the trip. He ended up saying that, okay, we're not going to go to Bali. I'm sorry. I don't have the money for it. Well, it's been a year. It's been a year we've been talking about this, so I would think you have at least a savings account since you've been there for me. 2 days later, I was angry, so he came up to me. I found a way so that way we can go to Bali.
He told you this?
Yes, he told me that we could go to Bali. I was relieved. I was like, wow, we going to Bali. My birthday. I'm here for it. I'm going to look good in that. But that didn't go right. Because then I ended up going into my statement because I had to pay a little bills before I go and do whatever I want to do over there. And found out that he paid for the flight and hotel with my money.
Jesus.
My money. I had to get my refund, but the hotel just was a loss. And my credit score went low. It was over for me. I couldn't fix it and he couldn't help me.
Tag, you're it, Mr. Jackson.
Your Honor, I did tell her that we would go to Bali and I would pay for the flights and hotel, but when I left my job, I didn't have the funds to afford it anymore. When I told Gia that, she wasn't happy, and I seen how much it really hurt her. So I just wanted to do something nice for her. So
you thought you would steal from her and make her pay for her own trip?
I did plan on her giving the funds back, but it was
never paid me back.
What do you mean it was an accident?
She gave me a credit card to use for emergencies once I left my job, but I swiped hers instead of mine. So I paid for it, and it was just unrefundable.
You're confused.
No, how about you're a grown man, get your own credit card and pay for your own emergencies or call your own people to help you do that?
Right.
Okay, are you the mama in this relationship or the girlfriend?
I'm feeling like Big Mama now, Judge.
What makes you think that he's cheating now?
I think he's cheating because what had happened was one day we're sleeping, it's 1 a.m. and he gets a text from a girl named Judy saying, hey, get on live stream. And I'm like, I asked him, I woke him up and I said, who is this? Who is this texting your phone? He said, oh, it's the girl that I'm just streaming with. It's not a big deal. Then the next day, he gets a call from this girl. I answer the phone, and then she hangs up. I'm like, okay. Now I'm curious. Let me go through his phone. I go through his phone, right? And of course, there's amazing pictures there for me to see from a site on his browser from a pornography site. And it was the girl, Judy, he's been streaming with. What an amazing story.
Mr. Jackson, who is Judy and why is she sending you naked videos? Judy
is just a friend I met online playing games. We've talked for here and there, but it's only been strictly about business or to play the game.
What business do you have with a woman sending naked stuff? We both gave each other advice
for a career path we're going through. So it was for advice on her career.
What is her career?
She's also a streamer, and she's an e-girl.
Oh, so she's like a OnlyFans type situation? Are you an Ecamm guy on your live streaming?
I am not. I'm a streamer, but I guess she wanted advice for her, and I gave it to her.
Babe, you don't know you're behind from your elbow on streaming. That's why you haven't made no money. So what advice can you give?
Your Honor, he said that she sent it to him, but why on the browser he signed up with my card? So how can she send him my card?
No! Oh my goodness.
My card.
You paying for the sex site with your fiance's credit card?
Believe it or not, I didn't pay for that much. I only spend a max of $20.
This would cause me suspicion. I'm not going to lie to you. But I understand you also found...
I found
something that did not make you happy.
You know, great surprises that I'm looking forward to. So, of course, I'm calling his phone one day. He's not answering. So then my friend ended up calling me and saying, hey, I see your man with another girl on your patio in social media. I'm like, wow, okay. I go home and I go try to look where he's at. I see a condom behind the TV. It's not open. But then there's condoms in his backpack. So that is, it just... So I asked him.
Ms. Pazmino, do you and Mr. Jackson practice safe sex? Do you use condoms?
We don't use condoms, and we haven't had sex since February. And when I asked him and confronted him about it, he said, oh, I'm just holding it for a friend. So many friends, great friends.
This is another
Mr.
friend.
Jackson.
She's the most controlling person I've met. The fact that she even goes through my stuff and wants to search everything. Everything I do, she wants to be a part of. She wants to know everything I do. If I go to the bathroom for 5 minutes, she wants that documented. She going through my stuff. A friend gave it to me, and I was okay. I held it for him. And I was going to tell her, but she went through my bag and found it first.
There's no way, Your Honor, that his friend left those condoms in
I don't believe it as far as I can see it, but I'm not. Listen, that's why I have experts to help me. But I understand that was not even your final straw, which, young lady, we're going to have a conversation about where your bar is, okay? But I would like to know what that final straw was that got you here to request a polygraph examination. What happened?
It was almost his birthday, so I invited him. I actually was trying to invite him, calling him. He didn't answer, so I looked on his social media, and I seen he was at a Boston game in Boston, and we live in Florida.
Y'all live in Florida?
Yes. Yes, we live in Florida. And I was wondering how he got there. So, of course, I was like, let me just see my statement.
Oh,
I need to see what's going on. Because I see that 3 tickets to the Boston game was paid for. Hotels was paid for. Snacks was paid for. And breakfast for 3?
You actually submitted evidence of this?
Yes, and I did, Your Honor, and I would love to show you.
$559.
Yep, these are the tickets.
Those were for three tickets?
Yes, 3 tickets.
Did you pay?
So I told her I went with the guy, but when I returned, I told her I actually went with Judy.
Oh.
Is there a need to still carry out the test? Because this is too much. Evidence is everywhere. And it is glaring that this guy is cheating. If you are lying to your fiancé, it means you are keeping something from her. And this is deep. This is unfair for you to be using a credit card to pay for someone else that you are going out with behind her back. This is not fair. I pray she get justice for this. Let's continue the case.
Oh, no.
Oh, again, though, we did nothing. We slept in different beds and everything. She brought her son with her, so I couldn't even do anything.
So you took a... Wait. Did you hear what he just said, Corey?
I heard it. That's crazy.
He said he took Judy and her son.
And her son.
So now I understand why you petitioned the court for a polygraph examination. Will you please ask the expert to join us, Corey?
Sure thing.
Because I need answers also.
Sir.
Good day, Your Honor.
Good day, Mr. Yarbrough. It's wonderful to have you back. Can you please state your name and professional affiliation for the record?
Certainly. My name is John Yarbrough. I'm a certified polygraph examiner. I'm a member of the American Polygraph Association. I've conducted hundreds of polygraphs for numerous law enforcement and other public safety agencies across the state, and as well as professional and private polygraphs.
Question number 1. We asked Mr. Jackson, since being in a relationship with Ms. Pazmino, have you had any sexual contact with Judy?
That is correct, Your Honor.
What was Mr. Jackson's answer?
Mr. Jackson answered no.
What did the test results indicate?
Polygraph examination results indicated there was deception noted to that question.
It's called check the box. The second question, we asked Mr. Jackson, did you have any sexual contact with Judy during that weekend you took her and her son to Boston?
That is correct, Your Honor.
What was Mr. Jackson's answer?
He answered no.
What did the test results indicate?
The polygraph examination results indicated there was deception noted to that question.
Let me check that box. And the third question, Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Jackson,
This just can't be real.
have you had sexual contact with any other women during your relationship with Ms. Pazmino? Is that correct?
No, ma'am, I had to modify that question during
And why would you modify my question, Mr. Yarbrough?
Well, during the pre-test interview discussions and the review of the actual questions that we were going to go over on the in-test phase of the polygraph, Mr. Jackson mentioned that based on my description of sexual contact, that there may have been a time where he had been involved with a twerking situation at a club where he may have participated more than he should have. I modified the question to read, other than the one time you mentioned today, have you had any other sexual contact with anyone since being with Miss Pazmino?
And what was the defendant's answer?
His answer was no.
And what did those test results indicate?
The polygraph examination results indicated there was deception noted to that question.
You see, this whole time you've been lying to me. I've been waiting for this moment, this whole freaking moment. You can have that. It must have been just fake, just like everything else that you've been doing.
Mr.
How dare you?
Mr. Yarbrough, I thank you so much because I could almost put you out of job because I knew he was lying when he walked into my courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Yarbrough.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Your Honor.
Mr. Jackson, I knew you were a liar. I knew you were a user. I knew you were a thief. My problem, Ms. Pazmino, is why somebody so beautiful, smart, and accomplished, you didn't know that. You didn't need me to tell you. You didn't need John Yarbrough to tell you. You got a sorry excuse for a fiancé. You have allowed this man to use you like a doormat. Okay?
Well, he about
Get
to
up
be a doormat.
off the floor. Don't you let nobody walk on you the way this man has walked on you. I would say pack his pictures and his clothes and put him out, but you bought them. Okay?
I'm gonna go bring them and donate.
Okay,
to the Goodwill.
donate those clothes to somebody worthy who could use them. If you let this sorry, trifling excuse for a man back in your house, that makes you sorry and trifling. I'm telling you that right now. I'm gonna look you in the face. You may not take this fool back into your house. Okay? Please have the backbone of a woman, and a woman raised by women, and a woman who has a village of women behind you. You don't need that. You don't need that. Can you walk out of this courtroom on your own without him?
Yes, ma'am.
Say it with your chest.
Yes, ma'am, I can.
I normally ask Corey to walk you out. But Ms. Pazmino, you don't need a man to walk you out, do you?
No.
Walk out of this courtroom on your own. And you need to find your own way back home because you are sorry. That's my verdict. Oh, sorry.
Wow, it is good to learn from someone's mistake, but I really, really like the way the truth is out. Though the judge used strong words, she was emotional with the way the thing turned out, but I will say he's using her. The judge was right about that. And it's not fair for you to be using someone and then still be rubbing it on their face. I pray you get a better man that will treat you like a woman that you deserve to be. All the best. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.